Hello, everybody. It is us, the Wurst Experts. Well, some of us. We are going to be playing a one-shot today. You might hear us talking about some Foundry stuff in the background for a minute. We're just making sure everything's squared away. But we're excited to play
technology.
A Fox-led one-shot. I think Ironhide there has some sponsors for us today.
Sure. Alright, first up is Monument Studios. They're running a giant sale over on their website, monumentstudios.net. The sale ranges from 25% off for their DM starter kit to 90% off for their DM starter bundle. They just announced this sale will run through the end of the year. The DM starter bundle includes hundreds of scores, many immersive environments, Action scores, sound effects, horror scores, atmospheric tracks, sound designed environments, and hundreds of voice lines. 90% off down to $34.99 on their page, monumentstudios.net. And announcing a returning sponsor, Dice Bags. Previous sponsorship was so successful that the NPCs of the Wurst Experts calendar sold out in 48 hours. Give yourselves a hand. A new calendar is being printed for 2025. Fighters are the never chosen. Come see Tobias in blue board shorts surfing on an obvious overlarge arrow, or Ezekiel standing in front of his armoire in platinum boxers, ready to choose his next disguise. Caligar wearing his released dice bag snap under gray leotard tank top while working in his shop. And lastly, Bertrand in his owl mask goggles and black Speedo because he doesn't want to wear anything different. More special guests to be announced shortly. It will be announced when these new calendars will be available for purchase. Again, thanks to Dice Bags. And lastly is Last Bastion Studios. They were recently featured on the Origins and Creative Journey podcast from DesignerCon. As always, keep out for their Ultraman toys, the Ragnar Squad antics, and the Luchador Battle comics. Last Bastion Studios.
Oh, that's great. Platinum.
I should request Dice Bags to do like a fully armored Cardinal spread. Just as like an official part. Just full plate armor. That'd be amazing. But
I toyed with doing AI shots of the descriptions, and I don't really want to share what I came up with. It was kind of weird.
really,
Yeah.
a week has been long enough. I think my
Those need
eyes
to go into the
require
Discord. We need
bleach.
to see them. They need to be seen.
I must
God.
know.
I don't know if
I only got one, but it was kind of weird. Let me see if I can bring it up.
Kinda weird is what we do around here. But before we get distracted, today I am on top. I am in charge. It's a little bit different. Azrael has been reduced to player. He's getting used to the position. There's no recap because it's a one-shot, and this one-shot is going to be our Duplicity in Dagger Bay Mountains set in Exandria. Definitely not an intimidating setting at all. Where we have our four lovely characters. Let's all just take a moment and bring ourselves to Exandria in the year 840 post-Divergence. We're in the Dagger Bay Mountains, somewhere near the Emerald Outpost. There are 4 lost souls at the moment. Let's start with Silas Sunbeam. Where exactly are you? In town? Heading to town?
I'm probably heading to town right now, carrying my surfboard, just enjoying this beautiful day that Saren Ray's blessed me with. It's giving sunny day adventure vibes.
I knew it. I knew it.
It is giving sunny day adventures, okay? You're heading to town. You come in through the entrance. What exactly are you looking for in town?
You know, I'm just following the path that Saren Ray has put me on this mandatory year-long sabbatical I'm on. And, you know, I'm just following the vibes. I'm amped, you know, getting to a new town, as the kids would say, and just kind of seeing where the light leads me.
All right. What does your character look like? Give us a little hint.
He is a very muscular, tall elven male, probably about 6.5 feet tall, slender but muscular build. He's carrying a surfboard. Eternal optimist smile on his face, just cheery guy, you know. Looks like something out of like a surfer dude from like Southern California. But yeah.
SoCal surfer elf or half elf?
Full elf. He's a wood elf.
Full elf. Long life, long life. From our sunny friend over here, let's switch to a different disposition. Why don't you give us a little insight into Horman Stormbreaker?
Well, this is all about to be off top of my head, so here we go. First off, I'm gonna be in town already. I'm gonna be in the library, looking up local knowledge, local knowledge about anybody important or any recent events, just everything that I can get my hands on. Cause I may not look it, but I am very much a bookworm as far as it comes to acquiring more knowledge.
Mhm.
I am a Goliath, and I am 7 foot, 10 foot, or 7 foot 10 inches. Wow, if I can English.
It's a
And
tall buddy.
yes, so it's that kind of opposite thing. Like I'm very big. Be gentle with book. Be gentle with book.
Certainly interesting. How do your character look like sitting in this library? Are they fully armored or are they kind of relaxed?
I don't take my armor off. I have a set of half plate that's darker tones. It's like blacks with a little bit of gold here and there, a little bit of like silvers and stuff. Just the darker demure tones, but definitely something that I've put a little bit of time into.
Mm.
And yeah, that's as far as I'm getting off the top of my head.
Okay, let me just pull up a map. Bring your characters in so y'all can see what's going on. Give me a second. Is everybody able to see the map?
Yes, ma'am.
Okie dokie. So we have Torment somewhere in the city. Silas is on his way. What about you, Tim Thistlefoot?
Well, let's say I'm in the city, but just beyond the gates, having a seat because I'm old. It's been a long trek. Let's see. What can we tell you about Tim? I started my career.
What does he look like?
Well, let's
We're going far back.
patience. I have to read what I wrote here because I actually wrote stuff for this. I started my career as a scribe back when I was in my, mid to late 20s. It's been about a century since then. If I can math right, which I can't. He's actually 110 years old, which, as a halfling, will put him at the equivalent age of an 80-year-old man. And say about 15 years ago, he decided he wanted to leave the tomes of his monastery that he's studied and knows intimately. He wants to discover knowledge and figures the path to power and self-improvement is out in the world. So, for his appearance, he is a mighty 2.5 feet tall. Stark white hair, swept back, slick. Like he likes his appearances. Trimmed beard, likes to keep it nice and tight there. With kind of wears like flowing, but sort of form-fitted, like brown and like beigeish robes. And he leans heavily on a walking stick, and he does not walk very fast.
Certainly got the gait of the elderly there. Let's go to a little younger chap. Iron. How's it hanging?
Iron is in any and all temples in the little town, trying to find any information he can on curses, on figuring out if you're cursed, on breaking curses, on devil contracts, on anything like that. And he is about a 6 foot tall human. He's got dark, almost black hair, and he's got a glorious hockey hair, Short business up front, party in the back. And he's wearing some of the finest adventuring gear you can see. Just brilliant, shiny clothes and a very large sword on his back.
All right. Well, our four lonely souls currently wandering walk into this town. Have they met each other before? Do you think your characters have any history prior to today?
Well, I'm from
If-
Vasselheim, so probably haven't met anybody here before.
I'm gonna say if Tim has met them, probably doesn't remember.
You
Fair
remind me of my nephew.
I just love the height difference between my 2.5 feet and Borman's 7'10".
Bartman 7'10". Yep. Okay, so let's head over to Mr. Torment in our
Yeah.
library. You're looking for what exactly specifically?
At the moment, I'm trying to learn anything and everything I can about this town's like recent history. Is where I'm gonna start with, and if there's any like notable events, notable personages, what they did, why anything like that, or if
Local
there's
history.
stuff
Is it
like
your
that.
first time this side of the continent, perhaps? Or in the material realm? Or have you been here a while?
Perhaps it
Oh,
might be
mysterious.
his first time here in this area, and so I'm
Hmm.
trying to see what there is to see, know what there is to know,
Perfectly
and if there's
reasonable.
if there's any notable events going on, like at the moment, like this guy's cattle recently just all got sick, or stuff like that. Trying to keep up on the notable events and see what the happenings are.
Well, in our current little town of Emerald Outpost, it's not. It used to be less of a town. It's got these very fortified, heavy, thick bricks and stone walls, but you can see that nicer looking houses are rather new, maybe in the last 10-ish years or so. It's got a very much vibe of a military camp that has somehow turned into a bustling marketplace, a trading place. And you see lots of elves, a couple of humans, less halflings, and so there are others, but if you look around, you will see a lot of military symbolism from both the Singorn elves as well as the Taldori Republic, as if it's common knowledge that this used to be a military town, technically still is. It's being ruled by two captains, one each from Taldori, one from Singorn. They just kind of have like joint coverage over this area.
Like
So
a
you can learn a little bit
situationship.
about that. I wouldn't say a situationship so much as a carefully crafted diplomatic balance, but you know what works for you. Could be both.
$1 says
People of
rocks
note.
fall on Silas before the end of the session.
He's testing. He's testing my patience. Not gonna lie.
Oh no, he's not testing it yet. It's gonna come. I know.
I'll bet.
Suddenly, you hear a roaring
Rocks.
sound, and the mountain explodes into a wall of water.
Speaking of mountains, this place is nestled in a very mountainous region. As you can see from the map, mountains to and fro. This place is kind of isolated. The Dagger, what are they called? The Dagger Bay Mountains, quite notorious for not really being inhabited. This place is kind of in the middle of nowhere, between the cities of Iman, through which the left gate leads, and the city of Kaimel, which the right gate leads to. Tormund, your library is not so much as like your traditional definition of library, so much as a collection of books within the temple, the local temple. This temple, not necessarily dedicated to one god, it just sort of seems to be they have a big building, and whoever needs to pray comes and finds their own alcove in this little area. does what they need to do. Clerics are all around the place. And you look in, and in walks this younger, spry fellow, Iron. You said you're looking for curses? Knowledge of them?
Is there a priest here? A priest, anyone? A priest? Priestly fellow? And I'll point at
Yes.
Tormund and say, is he the priest? He looks kind of dark.
I'm looking at like in my books and stuff, and it's like if as you say that, I'll just kind of look at you, look down at myself, look back at you. Do I look like a priest?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, this lady in sort of more cleric-like garb that you're used to perhaps seeing, she's wearing a sort of gold and silver armor, but it's kind of like tarnished, not really polished to perfection, and this sort of ornate headpiece. She sort of walks up. That I believe would be me, the cleric of this town, Lady Sarabeth Ravenwood, pleased to make your acquaintance. And you are...
I am Ironhide, and I'll do that thing where I'll palm a gold coin and I'll shake her hand.
Your generosity to the temple is appreciated.
Right,
Good sir.
generosity.
How can I help you?
I need to know if I'm cursed.
I see. What makes you believe you are cursed? Is there a history in your family, perhaps?
Yeah, the family history. We're losing money. Things are going bad, and no one seems to care. No one in my family. So, am I cursed? Are they cursed? Who do I got to talk to find out these things?
I could try to help, I suppose. I am certainly skilled, but I'll need a little bit more details. Your family's losing money gambling or magically? What makes you suspect curses? Enemies?
Businesses are failing. Buildings are falling down. Crops aren't coming in. Just kind of like that. Something's not right.
I'll show you a picture of what she looks like. Crops not coming in. Businesses failing. That's a little bit of a stretch, my good sir. But I can check. It will cost you a little bit more than a singular gold piece, though.
I'll take out 2 gold pieces. And what are we talking?
Make it 5, and we'll see.
All right, I'll take out another 3 on top of the 2. I'll hand it over.
Generosity is appreciated here.
Right, generosity.
She is going to use her clerical powers, as it were, and try and examine you. What does she find, Ironhide? Are you cursed?
Probably the family's cursed, or something happened, and then we're being beset by something, and I don't know what, and I seem to be the only person who's trying to figure it out. But if it's an actual curse or what, I don't know as a character.
I see. You see, she kind of hums and haws and takes a couple minutes sort of thinking. It's not clear. I don't believe it's a curse on you specifically, but perhaps your bloodline, in which case the magic would be diffused and hard to track at the best. I'd have to examine your whole family, or all of your blood, which people are usually hesitant to give out.
All of my blood?
Well, not all of yours, like your bloodlines. If there is a similar pattern of darkness following you and the generations before and or after you.
When Ironhide will bring up his hand after he cut himself on his greatsword, like, oh, that's what you meant. And I just take a handkerchief and wipe the blood away.
Well, you're certainly active. Say, do you know how to use that sword? Fighter,
Yes.
perhaps?
Oh yeah, the sword's easy. You just swing it as hard as you can.
Gonna need some brains to go with that. Here, she hands you a little
It's wind.
rolled up paper. She hands you a little rolled up paper. You open it up.
I'll kind of prick my ears up at this. It's like, cleric doing something? Mm-hmm.
If you unroll it, it's kind of like an advert. There's like a flyer. It's kind of going around saying, looking for capable adventures. Reward promised. Dangerous. Discreet. Come
Does it say-
to the Jolly Green.
Jolly Green. Okay. And I'll say, well, thanks. And then I'll take the flyer and wipe the rest of the blood off and just crumple up the flyer, throw it on the ground, head out for the Jolly Green.
She casts Sacred Flame on that thing to burn it up and
With
clear it off
fire.
the ground. Shaking her head. You see, she kind of looks over at Tormund and goes, visitors.
Tell me about it.
She kind of gives you a second glance.
She may or may not have seen the mall that's on my back.
Yeah, it was hidden behind a chair, and she's like, pulls
do
out
have
another of
movies,
those
haven't-
sheets.
Like, I didn't think about that till now. It's a mall, but I'm like 8 foot tall. It's probably hiding on my back.
She pulls out another crumpled piece of paper and say, just in case you're also searching for gold. Do you require any assistance?
I'm looking for, is there any recent happenings? Anything of note?
Oh,
Anything
well,
unusual?
last couple days ago there was a big hoo-ha about town. This scout fellow by the name of a Thunder... what was it? Thunder Strike or Thunder... something. Thunder Chaser, that's the one. A scout by the name of Thunder Chaser. He found some giant corpse, which is not actually that common around here. Cyclopes, yes. Giants? Not so much. Except maybe for you.
What kind of giant?
I couldn't tell you. I never inspected the corpse myself. They had it all covered up. Although, she very pointedly looks at the piece of paper, if you're interested, I'd suggest heading that
I'll
way.
bend over and take it up and give it the cursory glance.
Says the same thing.
Okay. Alright. Well, I'll start walking out the door, and then as I do, I'll just firebolt it in my hand so it just disappears.
Well, we do like people who clean up after themselves. She will close the doors creaking behind you, the large wooden doors.
Okay.
All right. Let's go over to our friend Silas. How's it hanging? What you doing?
It's hanging. I'd probably make my way to the temple in town and just kind of check in, see how things are going there.
Pretty easy. Are you asking for directions or just looking for signs?
I'm just looking for a temple. You know, I feel like the Saren Ray, she leads me where I need to go, and I'm gonna find my way there.
Surprisingly enough, there is a break in the clouds, and a singular ray of light kind of reflects off the tallest building in the area, which is the spire of this cathedral-looking building.
She's always got
Yes.
my back. I'm gonna head that way.
All right. Tim Thistlefoot. You've had your rest. Perhaps at this... There's a little, promenade area around this statue of, this cavalry soldier, humanoid, in shape, in the middle of a couple of houses. It's a nice spot. A couple of flowers growing, children playing around. In the distance you see an inn by the name of the Jolly Green. And further back you see a cathedral. What are you in town for exactly?
Just looking for knowledge. So as I'm sitting on the statue, just enjoying the crisp morning air or whatever time it is, I guess I would see that beam of light coming down from the heavens. Goes, oh, It seems like someone is being pointed away. I think I'll go and see what they're doing. And just gets up and leans on his cane, just like toddles along, and eventually makes his way
Ooh.
to the cathedral.
All right. It just so happens that as you're walking that way, and Silas is also walking that way, so is Ironhide. Ironhide, you kind of get a little bit lost. You're looking around like, where's this Jolly Green? There's a whole bunch of ramshackle houses. Streets aren't clear. It's not clearly labeled. There's no great roof in sight.
I was about to say that.
I know you're right. You bump into this this elf cleric. What do you think happens?
Now, is he wearing a shirt?
Yes.
Somebody-
So I'm
okay.
I know my picture is shirtless, but that's like my vacation profile picture. So as far as what Silas is actually wearing, he's wearing priest robes of Sarenrae. He's probably got a shield slung on his back. Actually, I would probably say he uses the surfboard as his shield, and he's got this beautiful breastplate that just doesn't seem to collect any dirt.
Oh, well, I'll see him. I go, another priest. How fortunate.
Oh.
And I'll say, I was talking to the priest back in this building, and she charged me 3 gold to find out if I'm 3 gold to find out if I'm cursed. Maybe you can tell me.
Do I believe him that she charged him 3 gold?
On
Insight
a 1,
check.
no. Oh well.
Give me an insight check.
Do I get advantage? No, that's on perception.
No. And Thistlefoot, as you're walking, there's a reflection off of some surface that light goes straight into your eyes. And your reflexes manage to stop you from bumping into these 2 men. Silas, he seems a little bit dramatic.
Seems a little
Could be
okay.
exaggerating.
Yeah,
And I assume the reflection's coming off of Silas.
His armor. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just kind of holds the head and like, what? Why is it so bright? The sun should be here, not here. Why is it so bright?
Oh, that's my drip. This armor just never, as the kids say, it's high key fashionable.
Just kind of nods for a second, looks at you, looks back up at the sun, and goes, takes a stick, like smacks you in the leg, and goes, "You move over here. My eyes are too old for the glare. Move."
You're being a little extra, fam, but I'll step over to the side a little bit so
Listen,
the reflection's not in his eyes.
When you have traveled the world like I have, you get the opportunity to be extra.
I've traveled the world, and I'm traveling the world now, fam. I'm 300 years old. Hi, let me introduce myself. Silas, Director of Youth Ministries for the Temple of Renewal in Vasselheim. I'm on a...
Silas is an elf, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm on a little mandatory sabbatical. Tried to hype up, Sarenrae a little bit too much in a morning service. Apparently people don't appreciate a pyrotechnics show in the middle of a prayer service. Nobody got hurt, though. It's just some minor smoke damage. They call me Delulu, but hey, it is what it is.
Tormund, at this point, you walk out of the cathedral and almost bump into these 3 who are having a candid conversation in the middle of the street.
I walk outside and suddenly there's an argument at my knees.
I hold up 3
Wasted.
gold and I go, focus.
Tim just turns to Torben and looks him straight in the knees and goes, "What do you want?"
Outside.
Very observant. Yes, we are outside.
Excuse me. Do you
Does your
mind?
height?
Sorry, just
I'm going to just step over Tim, just like not in like an overly like obnoxious way, but just like I'm going to step over Tim
Like you're
so I
going
can
straight
yell
over
at
top?
outside.
So you're stepping over. I'm gonna try and grab your foot.
unarmed strike.
Uh-huh.
Meanwhile, there's this like lithe half-elven kid, dark-skinned with like short cropped hair, who's just like trying to get past you, but y'all are having. And he just sort of just stands there like.
I'm trying to get out of the doorway here. I opened up and all of this mess.
Do you mind? Ugh. Now they're having a thing.
Just have to look at how do we do unarmed strikes now, or the grapples. So I make an attack, and then if I hit, then it does the thing. Okay.
Sure. I'll nod and pretend I know what you're talking about. But yes, go for it.
What does this do, though? I need to check something.
Did it roll something? I didn't see anything.
I heard it roll, but I didn't. Yeah.
Yeah, my roll didn't
There it
show up.
goes.
My roll didn't
Okay.
show up on the chat thing
Yeah.
either.
I'm not.
It played the sound when I put the thing in, but
Yeah, I'm not going to be wasting a spell on this.
Sure.
So it's a where'd it go?
Target must succeed on a strength save.
Except it's actually strength save or dex if he chooses.
Okay.
And your DC is
Higher than 12.
yes. So you go to step over this 2.5 foot halfling, and like lightning, his hand, one of the hands comes off it, grabs you by the ankle, just holds your boot in place, and goes, "Don't walk over me, son."
I'm gonna lean into this
Excuse
young
me.
half-elf kid. TFW, right?
Bet. For real. Do you guys mind? I have a meeting to get to. It's kind of important. Just a
I'm
little
going to turn
bit.
around and look at him just over my shoulder. What do you think I'm trying to do?
Try harder.
I'll start
Excuse
walking
me?
backwards and just dragging him by his boot.
Where, do you need help at this
I'm
meeting?
I'm going to take some very slow, just hops following him.
Sure.
Just
What did
like-
you say, Silas?
I asked if this young whippersnapper here needed some help at the meeting. You said it's important.
Depends on your definition. I don't think I need your help, man. But thank you. I'm just checking in on something with the owner. You headed in, or?
Of the Jolly Green?
Yeah, it's right there.
It's not
You
green.
know that sign that says Jolly Green? It's not, the building's not green. It's
Oh.
the person who owns it is green. It's a little
The
joke
sign.
in town.
Oh,
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah.
Can you not read?
I can read. I was just looking for a green building. I didn't think to look for the sign.
That may be why your family's having troubles.
And I'll just give
Family's having
Torment a
troubles?
death glare.
I'm sorry, man. That sucks for real. But I really gotta go, and he's just gonna glide past all of you into the tavern.
Does he
do you
seem
guys wanna do?
worried? Or just
Little
like
bit. He's got
annoyed?
He's got a couple of like beads of sweat. He's a little jittery, a little anxious.
I'll follow my way that way to the Jolly Green.
Yeah, I'll put the gold away and I'll give Silas the heart away. Like,
We'll talk later there, pal. What was your name?
Ironhide.
I'm going to be looking down
It's
at
giving,
the small.
Overcompensating. And then
Not overcompensating if I'm just that good.
He might be having a mentee
Sure.
B.
Sure. I hate how you know what that means.
I don't know what that means either, but
Mental breakdown, it's a mentee, guys. Come on.
I've got 87 of
okay.
these written down, ready to go.
Are you serious?
I knew you were gonna do this, but I didn't want to spoil the surprise.
I hate you.
Silas is very much trying to fit in with the youth crowd that he tries to minister to.
The youth pastor. Yeah.
Well, as you walk into this tavern, there's like the smell of fresh baked bread.
I don't see the tavern yet.
Fresh break bread.
It's fresh baked bread. Hold on, let me.
Are you zoomed too far in?
No.
Yeah. Refresh, maybe?
All right.
On this fine morning of Duskar, the first fine wintry morning, it's really nice to enter a place that's warm, cozy, smells like bread and mead, to be fair. This kid makes a beeline straight up, kind of disappears in the morning crowd. What'd you guys do?
I have to ask: is Tim leading me inside by my foot?
You haven't said you're not going to step over him
let
yet.
Go.
Yeah?
I was only trying to step over him because you're in front of the door to the temple or whatever. So I was just trying to get outside so I could find the Jolly Green.
Well, once
But,
you can prove to me that you've learned your lesson, I will let go.
I'm trying to be very respectful of the small old man. And I will not violently pull my foot away.
Hi, welcome to the Jolly Green. How can I help you?
Just a minute.
Okay.
Just a minute. The young man here has to say a special word for me. I think if his mother taught him right, he knows what he has to say.
I never met her.
Well, then, fucking make it up.
It's please. She was like this
I just
small
look at him
human,
like kind
half
of confused,
elven.
like I'm just not understanding what's going on.
I think he's trying to say you should say like sorry or please, so he lets you go. It's usually what they want.
Okay. So I just look over at her. I look down at Tim. Sorry.
Oh, there you go. Then it's all settled.
And I wait.
I don't buy it. I try and trip him.
You'll have to excuse my new friends. They're a little extra.
Extra what?
I heard there was an important meeting we're supposed to be attending. Can you point me in the right direction?
You are? Oh, that would be upstairs with Davros.
Davros?
Yeah. Why do you
Perfect.
sound surprised? Like you didn't know his name? Like I shouldn't have told you that if you didn't already know.
No worries. We'll be on our way. I'm just gonna make my way upstairs.
Just don't tell the boss I sent you.
I never got your name. I wink and head upstairs.
Do you need a beard? That sounds like somebody who needs a beard. She's gonna walk away.
I'll follow Silas upstairs.
I'll put Thorman's foot down and gestures like, you may go in now. I think you've learned your lesson.
Are there steps into this place?
Yes, there are stone steps that lead up to this like stone and wood exterior. Very cozy
Gotcha.
looking. Not huge.
I'm gonna pick him
You
up
would
by
have
his
to tap.
scruff and put him up at the top of the steps for him, so the old man doesn't have to walk.
Right, as these two are having their little tizzy, we have
I'm gonna
Ironhide
before we
and
get to that,
Silas.
I want to
Uh-huh.
see if you can actually grapple me for that one. Roll to hit with an unarmed strike, motherfucker.
Crap, how do you do that?
It should. I think you probably have it under inventory for the drop down menu.
Mm-mm.
No,
Just give me like a
just an attack roll.
dexterity. Are you gonna try and dodge out of the way?
I want to see if it hits me first.
Okay, just
I mean,
give
the
me
only
like a
attack
straight
roll
up.
I can do is with my maul.
Just do it. I will minus
Yeah.
off proficiency.
Wow, that was
Take that as a no.
5.
So you reach down to grab, and he just kind of like doesn't even like slip away. Just kind of like spins around the pole, seemingly a little bit too fast for what you're expecting, and then just goes one step at a time. I can do stairs myself, young man. I don't need your help. Why did that sound like Floki?
I dig it. It's like that's kind of where it's been going to me in this whole time. It's like, yep, I like this plan.
You kind of see the two of you sort of left near the entrance as the other two have clearly gone ahead up the stairs.
Okay. Well, I never even said hi to the one other guy. The other guy is just a random surfboard dude who I don't know anything about them.
Sure. What would you like to do?
I'm just following the piece of paper wherever the piece of paper told me to go.
A piece of paper tells you to go to the Jolly Green and meet with the owner for more details.
Then I will eventually make my way upstairs.
Okay.
I'll
There
be
is
taking the
this
steps 2 at a time.
barmaid you see that's kind of walking around if you want to ask her questions or anything.
I'm going. Yeah. All right. So then I'll follow into him. I'll take the steps 2 at a time behind him.
Okie dokie. In the meantime,
You're taking the steps
Blondie
2
and-
at a time behind me. I'm going up one step at a time.
classic. Tall person versus short person. Never ends. Upstairs you see this sort of bulkier half-elven figure. He's got the pointed ears, but clearly he's aged. He's got the beard braided, and his hair is kind of sparse at the top. And he's very gruffly talking to that thin little elven kid, half-elven kid you saw at the entrance. And they're kind of in a heated discussion. The old man looks really tired.
Can I make out what they're saying before I approach?
You can give me a quick perception check.
Cool. I get advantage on this.
Is it for sight or for hearing as well with your shield?
Should be. It just says perception checks, I believe.
Okay.
Let me double check.
With your magically enhanced senses,
Yeah,
and
just
being able to
advantage on all
see
perception.
like their mouths moving and trying. You see them talking about, no, I haven't found anybody yet. Nobody's answered. I told you this yesterday. I would have told you this at the end of today. Boy, I don't know why you keep coming here and bothering me.
I'm gonna yell, Davros! I'm here for our meeting.
As we're walking up the stairs, I'm going to say, suit. And my adventuring clothes are going to turn into a very nice smoking jacket and pants.
Yes, you
Okay.
would.
You just kind of
Oh, yeah.
suit.
That's-
Sick.
I love it.
I did forget to mention my half plate does eternally have smoke coming off of it, as if I was just lit on fire and then like the flames put out,
I'm gonna turn around
Okay.
and do one of
and
these.
it just comes up and curls up and disappears into the air. But yeah,
I see.
Turn around, do
You
one
see
of
the-
these, and it's giving Hell's Bodyguard and the Devil vibes. And then turn back around.
You see the barmaid is kind of standing there a little bit worried, holding a pitcher of water beside you, Tormund, but not actively throwing it yet. Yes. Davros turns around. I don't know you.
I was sent here by Saren Ray, you know, her blessings upon us all the time, and I just felt like you needed to speak to me about something of great importance.
What can you do, boy?
Oh, boy, how old are you? I'm 300. Been around for quite a while. Though,
What can you do, old man?
well, I'm also not old. I'm not young. I am young.
I believe she was talking to me.
Clearly.
He was talking. I don't know. So hard to tell with all these different races, species, whatever we're calling them these days.
But,
You may refer to me as he, him. Quite a little crowd you've gathered. Something I can help you with in my bar.
And I'll say, yeah, apparently the priests in this town are very expensive. I'll give Silas very big side eye. And I hear you might have a job.
Ah, that's why you're here, right? Interested in the pay, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Very well. All of you?
I'm
There
on
was
a
a
kind of
sabbatical. I could always use a little money for vacation.
It said to come here. There seems to be something going on about dead giant.
I'm just here for knowledge, but I also understand that money makes the world work. So, yes, I would like to be paid.
Come in, I'll brief you then. And be quick about it. And then you see the little half-elven kid just like sort of hides it. He's like, yes, let us brief you. Right this way. Into
Wait.
one of the
What's
closed doors above.
What's he hide?
He just hides like his expression. He was like,
Ah,
and then he's like back to serious, so serious business.
So, despite being told to be quick about it, Tim's just taking his time.
Naturally, as the elderly do. The Avarice is just gonna sit down, start smoking a pipe while waiting for everybody to come in. Have a seat. There's been trouble in these parts, and you look like you can handle yourselves.
I can swing the sword.
Okay, that's good enough, I suppose. Don't suppose any of you are associated with the Taldolder Republic or the elves,
I am an elf.
other than being an elf. Are you from Singorn, officially in any capacity?
No, I'm from Vasselheim.
Good enough.
I'm from Iman. We've got an estate outside of the city.
Oh, not far away.
Where
Yourself.
I'm from is inconsequential.
Indeed. As long as you're not affiliated to either of the powers in play here. You
What
can-
powers? What do you mean?
Either the elves and or the Taldor Republic, the two political factions, as it were, that rule this town. We need a neutral party at work today.
Well, we pay taxes. I don't know. What do you mean?
Are you employed by the Taldori government or the Singornian government?
I'm a lord, or I'm son of a lord.
So no.
Okay.
I'm employed by Saren Ray. Have you ever
I
thought about
figured
worshipping
that.
Saren Ray?
Not in this lifetime, son. Now then, shall we get to business? There's been a corpse of a hill giant found. And, raises some suspicions. Lots of questions
it-
we need answered.
Isn't that a good thing?
Not when its eye was ritually carved out and its body charred to death with lightning. No?
It's still, I still don't see the problem. Dead
Right.
hill giant.
Would I know of
If
any?
it was just
Do I know of any rituals that would be used with, or that could be done, or spells with a giant's eye, a hill giant's eye?
you can roll me. What do you think a good skill would be for this? You want nature? Do you want history? Arcana?
Arcana, religion. I don't know. I'm good with both of those. Probably not nature. We'll do Arcana.
You take your pick and I'll tell you what it is. Arcana. Not really, nothing really pops into mind as like ritual carving out a singular eye and associated with lightning. There's no connection that pops up between you. You have heard in your studies that sometimes hill giants like to carve out a singular eye because they want to resemble Grumsh after his battle with the gods and the prime deities. At some point, they like to emanate who they are ruled by a little
okay.
bit more.
We'll just nod along and then continue listening to the conversation for now.
Well, except we suspect who might have done it, but we need more information, and the people upstairs in power are too busy bickering with each other to go do something. So we need people who can keep it quiet with a little bit of gold to go see what the problem is.
So you know who did it, and you want us to run their reward out to them?
We suspect who did it, and we need you to confirm and or stop them.
For killing hill giants? I'm sorry, I don't follow.
Something's killing hill giants.
Who do you think did it?
We asked around some of the lowlifes around here, and there's been rumor of some sort of organization by the name of Strike Eyes. I suspect it was them.
What kind of stuff have they been up to?
Well, this isn't the first body we found. It's the first giant body we found. Which makes us a little bit concerned as to exactly what they're planning and how powerful they are. Do you see where I'm going with this?
No.
You will like them eliminated?
Ideally, if you are capable of that. Or if you could just bring back information alive.
We'll see what happens.
What's the job pay?
Here's the thing. 500 gold pieces for the lot of you, total. If you can get information, and we'll make it 650 if you can stop and or hinder them from whatever nefarious scheme they're planning.
So they're killing hill giants and you want us to stop them?
They're doing something to hill giants. They have a lot of power.
I'm just gonna pinch the bridge of my nose and just shake my head at this guy over here.
Tim just reaches over with the staff and like places it on the top of Iron's arm and goes, I don't think thinking is your strong suit. Stop.
I'll lean over to Silas and just say, are hill giants good or bad? I don't understand.
I think the concern is if a nefarious group is amassing the power to take on hill giants, that they've become too powerful.
There is also no good and evil. Just getting through.
All right, enough chit-chat. Are you going
Listen.
or are you not?
Don't interrupt your elders. You should have learned better. I will come
Good to
across this
focus.
table and teach you a lesson. Just be
What?
wary about that.
Well, if you're paying, I'll do it, but I don't get it.
You don't have to. Just make sure the others don't die.
The other hill giants?
The other people you're going with.
Okay. That I can do.
You'll have to excuse him. His intelligence is a little mid.
Well, I'll leave you to discuss and prepare. And, Thunder Chaser over
Where
here.
was this?
He'll give you more details if you have any questions. I've got work to do. Gentlemen,
Sir?
Okay.
he's gonna leave. Walk out kind of gruffly. Big sigh as he leaves the room.
Definite CEO. Right there.
Kyo?
That's what we
I'm not
picked
sure
up.
who's dumber, you or this one. Kyo isn't even a word.
CEO. It's what the kids say now. You know, person in charge.
That does not start with CEO.
Maybe
Dumb
it's
went
a...
to
Why am I feeling like the smartest one out of all you is the one who's on fire?
Went to the best private schools in Amman. I'm not dumb.
It's a fight feature.
Airhead just looks sad and reaches for a beer that's on the table.
Where did a beer get on the table?
The elven kid just kind of pats you on the back. Oh, that was mine. You just sort of took it. You're welcome to. Of course.
What a silver on the table.
Thanks.
So, you have more information for us?
So, oh yeah, I'll answer any questions you have. I found the body. It was, woof, quite fine.
Where?
Where? Well, it was up in the mountains. I dragged it for quite a while. I lost count of how many days it was. But I found a carving of a symbol. That's how we know it was the strike guys. Here, and he'll put a little wooden amulet onto the table. Let me just show it to everybody. It's not. Yes, Tim, it's strike eyes. Thank you.
Zeitgeist.
Zeitgeist. No.
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
I mean, I can take you guys to see the body if you want. It's a little bit decomposed, but
I would love to
Yes.
see the body.
Yeah, let's go look at that. And then
let's go.
could I do like a check to see if I know anything about the symbol?
Of course you can. Go ahead and roll for me whatever you think is appropriate, and I'll tell you accordingly.
Yeah, also roll.
So if you use stuff like nature, survival, I'll give you relevant information that's nature or survival-y.
Could I investigate the depths of my mind?
You can investigate closer the symbol, maybe find some clues from it, sure. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I'll
If anybody else
investigate the
wants to do-
symbol itself. Is
Okay.
oh, I actually got a decent roll, 23.
Religion? Silas, what's the religion for?
See if
What are you trying to look for?
if it reminds me of any other gods or religious factions or cults.
The symbol, the style of it, kind of gives you a little hint of like a Stormlord symbol, maybe? I mean, it's lightning. It's a pretty easy thing to... Lightning symbol in that one, lightning symbol in Chords. Chord the Stormlord. Maybe it's related, maybe it's not. Hard to pinpoint. Tormund, you inspect the little wooden carving itself, and you notice it's not really complete, kind of rough, and rather than it being small, it's pretty big. It's like the size of like a medallion, but in your hands it looks normal. Closer to normal. like it belonged to a giant.
Interesting. Yeah. Okay.
And
So I'll just take note of that as we follow the little guy out.
He will take you to a discreet basement in some barracks somewhere, and open the door, and just a little bit of a stench coming in. Right this way.
Thunder Chaser,
After
was
you?
it?
Yes. My name is Nevereth. Nevereth Thunder Chaser.
Nevereth
Big
Thunder
name.
Chaser.
Did your parents give you that name, or did you decide you wanted that name?
I mean, I was an orphan, so no.
So you chose the name?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was 12, and it sounded cool.
It's low-key fire, trust me.
Thank you. You get it. We vibe. These codgers. Oh, God.
They just,
Just real quick, the staff walks out and like smacks him in the back of the leg, and just like, careful who you're calling codger.
Sorry, grandfather.
Whacks him again. I'm not your grandfather.
Yes, sir. Ow.
Better.
I'm a servant of the town. I think that's assault.
What are they gonna do? Put me in jail? I'll probably die before the trial.
what Nevereth, what do you know about the Strike Eyes?
Strike Ice. Well, we know there've been lots of cyclope activity around. I mean, there's cyclopes live in the Dagger Bay Mountains. That's why most people avoid them. But they've been a bit more active than usual, destroying a couple things, attacking trade routes.
So the Strike Eyes is like a
Usual.
group of organized Cyclops.
I guess. We asked some rogues and they had some information from somebody else. We don't know how, we don't know if it's legit, So we're just kind of, we need you to confirm it.
Gotcha.
Anyway, here's the body, like literally right there. And it's a giant body. There's a club right beside it. And the arms are kind of placed across its body. You're welcome to inspect it if you like.
I would
Okay.
like to make a medicine check to see what I can learn from the body.
I poke it with my staff.
It is bloated a little bit.
Guidance
It's a little bit
myself.
decomposed, squishy.
Yeah.
Sure.
Cool.
Where did you find this symbol? I'm gonna hold it up.
It was on him, or nearby him. I think it was on him. Kind of fell, maybe. It was in the dirt. I thought it might be important, so I picked it up.
Okay. So I'd like to try to look around the body and see where it may have fallen off from, if it was, because it doesn't look like it was a pendant per se. There was no little hole for the necklace part.
Sure. Medicine check with a 20. Investigation with a 6.
I find nothing.
So, Tormund, you're trying to figure it out. There must be a secret pocket. Maybe it belongs in the bottom of a club. It's a piece of a puzzle. You're overthinking it a little bit. Ironhide, you actually see what looks like a very, very crude pouch made of, rabbit skin and just kind of... It's not very well tanned. It's kind of smells, kind of breaking apart at the seams, but, it looks like a pouch.
As I get closer to the body, I'll lean down to my outfit and go, adventure. And I'm back in the adventuring outfit. But I still got the beer, and I go, was it in the pouch?
That's what I was thinking. I deduced it, but I didn't really know if it was correct. I just sort of... It was a guess. You're smart. You're cool. I like your clothes.
And then I'll just
And...
kind of look and I'll just go, tux. And then you see the finest black tie tuxedo just comes out. And I'll just say adventure again.
Wow.
It's back to adventuring outfit.
While Sailor Moon is busy over here, Silas, you're inspecting the body.
Yeah.
You notice it died from lightning wounds, and these are not natural lightning wounds, not a natural lightning strike. It almost seems like magically inflicted or channeled somehow, perhaps, and that one eye is missing. But it's been long healed over, the scar tissue is thick, and it seems to be almost like permanent marks from what might have been an eye patch, but you don't see one anywhere.
Okay. So I can probably, from what I know, assume that he, as a ritual, carved out his eye, or had it carved out to look
Yeah.
like that god.
It doesn't look like it was burned. It looks very cleanly removed, no struggle or anything.
Mhm. I'll just say, I'll tell everybody, these lightning wounds are kind of sus. It seems like some sort of magic, not natural lightning. Hey, look. And point out, the eye, tell everybody, I think the eye was carved out long ago to make him look closer to, was it Chugash? Their god? The god of...
Roosh? Yeah,
Yeah. Close. Close, but not Groomsh.
close enough.
And say, what do you think about that, old timer?
Are you talking to me?
You're the only other person other than myself that's got the years that could apply to.
I wasn't paying attention to you at all.
Gotta love a cohesive party.
That's Chugi. I just repeat it, lightning, magic, lightning. Eye was carved out ritually, probably to look like it's god long ago. Doesn't seem to be a fresh wound. Ask him what he thinks.
Sure.
So, you guys, you need some help or something? Tea, water? I can go get it. You're really hard at work.
That would be fire.
I'll go.
Some food before we leave. That'd be great.
Sure, of course.
So did the as the guy leaves the room go? Did he say where? Or are we just wandering through the mountains?
Let's say one of you pulls out, Silas, since you came here, you can pull out a map and he'll have marked the general area for you to where he found it. Let me show you.
Can you also mark any good surfing spots in the area?
We're in the
We're
mountains.
in the mountains.
Sure.
Hey, you can surf on a river.
Snowboarding. All right. So this is the Emerald Outpost. You know where it says Emerald Outpost? Can y'all see or no?
Yep,
Mhm.
I can see.
Yes.
Perfect. All right. Emerald Outpost is here. You can see City of Iman's over there. Kaimal is that way. And if you want to go surfing, Dagger Bay, although it's pretty fucking dangerous, you're welcome to go there. He said he found it somewhere in the mountains, deeper in.
Okay.
It gives you a general location, one specific mountain, the third peak.
Anything in particular we should look out for in the mountains aside from Cyclops?
More Cyclops. There've been some really strangely intelligent bullets in the area, so maybe don't run into them.
Bullets. Got it.
Yeah, they only found them like a couple years ago.
What's a
Pretty
bullet?
dangerous.
You at?
Big armored creature.
Oh.
Real big. I had a theory, but then, nobody else wanted to listen. He brings back all the tea and the food, and as you're kind of discussing, he's like, it probably doesn't matter.
Oh, by all means, spill the tea.
Are you serious? You want to listen to my theory?
I
For real, bro?
100% for reals.
Tell us, just what do you have?
Well, you see, I was up there scouting, and everybody here knows there's like elven ruins in the mountains, and I was like, maybe I'll go find one. Maybe there's some treasure or something, you know? Kids gotta eat. That's when I found the body, but like, what
You
if
can't
the
eat treasure.
Cyclops?
The
I could
treasure
sell it.
gives you. You can buy food.
You know, you keep saying that you think you're the only smart
Alright,
one here,
continue.
but now I'm questioning you.
I told you. I understand money makes the world work. Doesn't mean I use money.
That sounds like
Ironhide
something
just
rich
looks
people say.
confused.
Well, anyway, I think maybe that gang or whatever is hiding out in those ruins. I mean, it's shelter, right?
Could be.
Makes sense.
I mean, I have explored the area. Got a rough little map. If you want, I can show you the way.
Say less.
No, we need him to say more.
That's it. That's the. Never mind. But yeah, I can't go in because I'm not supposed to go in because if they see my uniform, if I die on duty, it'd be a whole political stuff. But I can show you the way.
Yeah, you don't need to bring us into the ruins, but if you know where they are, or at least where they might be,
Generally.
good enough.
Do I feel like this person's being 100% truthful?
Go ahead and roll an insight check.
Oh no! I'm the one skill I'm
Shifty.
good at.
This kid is way too fucking helpful. There's something about him. He's too
Okay.
hip. He's got a sus vibe, man. He's got a sus vibe.
I'm gonna keep my eye on him, but agree to let him show us the way.
What's the plan, buddies? You gotta tell me.
Anybody else have anything they need to do here?
No?
No.
No? Let's go to these ruins and do the stuff with the things.
Let's go check out these ruins.
Lead the
All
way,
right.
short stack.
I'll say a day and a half passes. He leads
As
you
we head
into
up into the
mountains.
hills, I'll grab Tim Thistlefoot and just kind of put him on my shoulder.
Try and grab me. Roll to hit first.
One second, let me.
I'm leaning into Nevereth. Big yikes.
Oh boy.
Nope. You reach out to grab me, you just kind of like slips to the side a little bit. Because I don't like being picked up. I can walk just fine.
All right, walk, old man.
With everything, like every time this happens, I'm just picturing wax on, wax off.
It's like every time, like it's always been like you see him walking. It's slow, deliberate. He's taking his time, and then you go to grab him, and it's just that little bit too fast. It doesn't seem right for some reason.
He doesn't like to live on the edge.
Hmm.
Just gonna give y'all guys a little RP scene.
Ooh.
Look at the trees.
You can see it?
Yeah.
I
Trees are
can't.
moving.
Hang on, let me refresh.
Awesome.
It's coming through.
There's no role playing here. She just wanted to flex that she could do like moving trees on a map.
It's awesome.
Wait, I can't see it.
You're hiking. Why can't you see it?
I don't know. I'm refreshing.
All right. Victor, looks like you need to step
Ooh.
it up. All our maps need to move and wave and jiggle.
Yep. Agreed.
Anyways, you're hiking through. As you're approaching, kid says, well, we're close. I'm gonna have to leave you. It's literally right over that edge. So you guys got like a secret plan. You got some magic. You're gonna dig through the tunnel, turn invisible, and sneak up on them. What are you guys gonna do?
I'm
Ooh.
gonna walk into the ruins.
You said there's a tunnel?
I mean, you could Like, if you had magic, you could, like, dig through the stone and, like, do really cool shit, right?
Do I look like I have magic?
I don't know.
I've been blessed
No.
with a lot of different types of magic. That's unfortunately not one of them today.
Oh. Right.
Making a hole in the ground is not in my magical repertoire.
Ah. So you're all just, like, hitting stuff. No, that's cool. That's really cool, too. I promise. So cool.
I mean,
I've got one trick, but everything goes weird after I do it.
Okay.
my plan's pretty
That's what my
simple.
grandma used to say. I'm gonna go. Try not to die. I'll see you back in town. Good luck.
I'll be watching you.
Tim just keeps walking up the hill, just.
Meanwhile, this elven kid is just slipping, like skipping across the snow. No trouble at all. Difficult terrain. Never heard of her.
That's low key
Nice.
sus.
Alright.
Alright, well, I guess I'm just gonna keep making my way up.
Making my way. Where are you going? How are you going? Give me a little hint here.
Well, he's told us the ruins were over the next hill, right? So I'm
Mhm.
gonna keep walking over there, because I can't do anything over here.
Yeah, I'd like to see if there's like a
Okay.
good vantage point to get a look down on the ruins.
Alrighty. Uno, dos,
Nice.
tres, cuatro. Yeah, I got more than one scene that moves.
Damn, fancy.
That's awesome.
Show off.
Yeah. I did my Patreon subscription, man. I gotta
It's
use
showing
it.
off with stat.
With stat. But yes, you see what looks like 2 or 3 tiered structure made out of this dark stone, clearly out of the surrounding stone of the mountain. Decrepit looking. You don't specifically see lights at this distance. It's still a little bit bright out. It's like 5 p.m., 5:30 p.m. Sun's about to set. And you basically have to walk down a little bit and up that pathway there. Unless you want to try some other way.
So we're
Oh,
looking
is
over
it-
like a little cliff there.
Mm-hmm. So you'd be like right here.
How far down is this cliff?
Quite a while. 100 plus feet. At least.
Crazy milkshake.
Live sized.
So there's a cliff down,
There-
and then there's the thing
and
on a
then
peak.
up.
So we're over here, right?
Yes.
Okay. Do we see a path around to get up to this fortress?
Yeah,
You
she did
basically
say there
have
was a path.
to go this way and up. It's not easy,
Okay.
but it's not impossible.
And we'd be exposed the entire way.
Oh yeah.
Does it look like anything's
Can
moving?
I don't know. Can I look around and try to see if there's anything else?
Sure. Perception checks,
don't-
investigations. What are you looking for?
A way to get in that does not involve me getting shot.
Okay, sure. Perception for that one or investigation, your choice. And Silas,
I'm looking to see if I can see any movement, any signs of life.
perception for you.
A whopping 12.
Ooh, 21. Torment, you try and look around, but there's a fog coming in. I mean, it's a pretty cloudy area, even for a bright day. Maybe a little too much fog. It's kind of strange. Rubs you the wrong way. But it's kind of blocking anything below that, and the only path sort of sticking out, you'd have to go down and explore if you wanted to find another way. Stylus, you're looking, and for a second you swear you see torchlight and like big shadows moving.
Inside
But then you
the...
blink. Inside the ruins.
Okay. I think there is some large things moving around in there. Torches.
Well,
Can
inhabited.
can I look over the edge and see, like, at the bottom of this cliff, if there's a rock or like a fallen tree that would look comfortable to sit and have a rest on?
And like this cliff and the cliff that the ruin is on, and there's a valley. So you want to go to the bottom and see if there's a.
Well, or is there a path going around this valley, or does it go like down and up?
So mountain, path goes connecting the two. Does that make sense? Do I need to draw it out?
The path comes from. So let me click.
So here,
Yeah.
it's like it goes like this.
Well, I'll tell the guys. I have a way of covering us, but there's a good chance we get lost. We'd have to be very, very sure of our step and which way we're headed to cover us on this approach.
Can help us be sneaky on the approach. Wait, can I? Do I have that? Yeah, I can. But it only lasts for a certain amount of time, so it'd be best to do it as we get closer.
Well, sneaky might be better than my panic move. So,
I mean, we could just walk.
Yeah, I'm all for
I'm
walking.
just gonna start heading down the path and just like over my shoulder. I've got nothing else but my legs.
You said there were big things, and big things don't tend to. They tend to prefer to hit things, not shoot things.
everything's big to
and-
you.
Would also like to remind you that that body was charred by magical lightning, not.
So when someone goes to shoot lightning at you, you just dodge out of the way. It's not a hard concept. You evade.
Dodging is not my strong suit.
Well, whose problem is that? See, I'll tell you something that my great grandson said. That sounds like an issue, not an ish me.
That's chuggy, old man.
That's pretty good. I like that.
And Tim just starts walking down the path.
Okay. Are you walking quietly or just plain sight?
Just walking down the path.
Okay. Who else is following him?
I guess I'm gonna follow the old
I am
man.
ahead of him, but I'm going down the path, and as I get closer, I will attempt to try to make myself not completely obvious.
How long does it take to get around this path?
Like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, if you're careful not to slip aside and yeet yourself off the edge kind of thing.
How long does it
Super
take
nice and slow.
for an old man that's walking at like 20 feet around to get across this path?
Slightly more than that. An hour, maybe?
Okay.
And we're coming up on evening time, right?
Oh, yeah. Sun setting. Sun's getting real low.
Well, we'll get there at nighttime. Do you think we should camp out and hit it at night or wait till morning? Or are they just still walking?
I started walking before everybody else, so if you're trying to stop me, then you need to catch up.
All right, I'll follow, but last.
Am I the only one that can't see in the dark?
I think so.
No,
I can't see
I
in the
can't
dark
see in the
either.
dark either. But
Okay.
I can see in the dark.
Well,
Saren Ray gives
there's-
me sight.
in our other party, everybody has dark vision. In this party, what?
nobody has dark vision. Well, who's going first?
Me.
And torches, candles, what's up?
I have no torches or candles.
I
But
will
he-
pull out a scimitar, and it just glows with moonlight.
My
Like
maul
torch
starts.
radius?
It's 15 and 30.
So, hooded. What is the other one? Candle?
No, my maul will start glowing. I don't know the brightness of a torch, but mine's 30-30.
That's torch.
I'm gonna stand about just outside the light, kind of towards the back, and let my dark vision do the work for me.
It's getting really dark. I'll keep a hand on Silas's shoulder.
Y'all get your lanterns out. Walking straight up. Who's sneaking or going
I did.
quieter?
I rolled a 20.
With your torch, or do you want to find a way to hood it somehow?
I can cover up the head of my wall, since that's where my gem is, and I'm just going to like kind of shine it like at my feet so I don't like trip and stumble.
Okay, so
So I'm trying to
hooded
be a little minimalist about it until like stuff's going down.
Okay. Tim is shining bright like a diamond, and whoever's sneaking, roll me stealth checks.
I'll do a pass without a
If-
trace on everybody.
Okay. If you're carrying a torch, it's a disadvantage.
Oh,
Disadvantage anyway.
how do I delete a drawing
Who's
I
drawing
made?
lines? Don't worry, I'll do it.
Okay.
I'm drawing lines all over my map, boy.
Wait, let me do my thing, people. And I will be... Game paused.
Oh, yeah. Pass without a trace.
I'll be like over here. And I will
Alright.
roll a stealthy stealth. Wait, is this at disadvantage or normal?
For some reason,
if you're not carrying the torch, you're not.
Well, I just had to make sure my breastplate didn't give me disadvantage.
Okay.
I don't know why, but my attribute bonus for rolling stealth changed, so that's why there's going to be a magic +5 on this, when on the other time it just said +3. I don't know why.
Oh.
Wait, why did it have me roll twice? Oh.
I just added the +5, so I had my +6 into stealth, and
Yeah, but for some reason you rolled with my stats.
Oh, I just.
oh.
Someone noticed, I think we all have access to Silas.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry, that's why. Apparently I was clicked on Silas.
Silas. Okay, let me change all that.
Yeah, I can click on it. Okay.
Sorry.
Yep, that's all good. So I got a 32 anyway, because I just made his stat my stat. But
So what was your total with your
30,
stuff?
32.
32. Okay.
Yeah, that was
with
with his
disadvantage,
passive
you are holding the lamp.
Oh crap! I only rolled it once.
And Tim, you
Roll
got
it again.
18 iron if you're stealthing.
17.
Ooh, thank God for pass without a trace.
Wait, crap! That should be a 17. If that makes a difference.
I'm gonna change the music here real fast.
Yes, we swiftly went from Mission Impossible to Benny Hill.
I don't think we ever were Mission Impossible.
No, your mission's never gonna be possible.
Shut!
I mean, we're walking up with torches.
Well, okay, I tried.
You know what they say about being an old man, or never pick a fight with an old man in a young man's game, right? He's just gonna kill you.
Sure, Uncle. Whatever you say, Unc.
I believe the quote is, beware an old man in a profession where young men die.
Fine. Well, close enough.
Okay, young and old, regardless of age. You see there are certain torches and lamps lit in the distance. They're kind of flickering with the wind, and there's a little bit of snow falling, getting into your eyes, affecting your visibility a little bit. But you very clearly hear large thumping stomps, and the ground shakes wherever you're standing or trying to stand. And you spot this creature in the distance, clearly illuminated by the torchlight. And you see him kind of go intruders. Intruders! And he's gonna yell and point in your direction. And I would like everybody to vote initiative.
Well, guys, I don't think we successfully snuck up
Did he
on them.
say it in common?
Yes, in very, very broken common.
All right, initiative. Attributes. I is for initiative.
Keeping it real.
At least I get advantage.
I get a whopping 13.
Jeez, 14.
Chat, do you think they'll survive, chat?
There's an ogre bolt launcher, old man.
Don't you worry about that. Would you look at that, Frank? You're at the top.
Miracle.
I don't know how to handle this.
Does he look? Does that one guy look like he has ranged weapons?
He looks to be holding some sort of big wooden club-like thing and like metal around the edge of it. So, no, doesn't look like.
And I don't see anyone else, right?
Not with your tiny little human eyes at the moment, but you do hear
All right.
noises if you want to go up ahead.
All right. I am going.
Human eye see.
I'm going to rage, and I'm just going to start laughing maniacally as I rage, and as part of the rage, I can move. What's that? 15 feet at the start of the rage, and then I can move my normal movement after that.
Mm-hmm.
It would be there, and I'm going to stand there, and I'm going to take.
What's your speed?
Oh, I got another 10 feet. That's right. Another 10 feet. Correct. And I'm just going to stand in the light right there, and I'm going to take the dodge action. So I can't see shit.
Okay.
Can we still do the dodge action?
Yes.
I don't know.
I
Okay.
believe so. I don't give a shit. So you do your movement. You raged.
Yes.
Okay.
And I get extra movement because of rage, and then I get 40 feet on top of that. And that should be roughly there. I don't see that Argon UI stuff, so I'm just guessing.
I give you rage. What does your rage look like? Give us a little hint.
I'm just laughing maniacally as I charge in. I'm not angry in the slightest. I'm just laughing like a crazy man as I run up to here right into the middle.
Okay.
And I take out my great sword. That's my turn.
Alrighty.
And
Hit me, boy.
Tim keeps walking forward, stops for a second as he passes. Tormund taps his leg with the staff, uses it to point at its iron, goes, "See? Stupid." And just toddles
Yep.
forward.
I'm just gonna just nod my head and I agree. The first thing we create.
And outwardly, he's not going to look like he's doing anything, but he is going to dodge.
Oh, that's a big boy. Cyclops Stormcaller.
Fox, if you're saying anything, it's not coming through.
It's because I muted myself. Oopsie. Well, you hear moving noises, and not as loud as the other ones, though. And he's gonna cast a certain something.
He's going to cast a certain something something. What's that spell do?
Mm-hmm. Don't you worry about it.
Armor of Cord.
You should get 15.
Is that just Armor of Agathis?
Shh! Stop ruining my fun.
Well, I'm reading it, and I'm like, hey, this reads just like Armor of Agathis.
It is. It's cold armor. Okay. There you go. You happy? Let's see. More noises. Oh, you are so cute. Okay, well, you're attacking, so he's gonna do a little something something. You hear chanting and you see a bright blue ball arcing through the sky and in your direction. See?
In whose direction? Oh, right there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dear. Is that like Fireball, but...
No, it's
Yeah.
thunderstorm.
I get advantage on this, right?
Yes,
Because of
you are
danger
raging.
shots.
Saying I have an advantage, but why do I have an advantage?
You better check, because you're dodging. Aren't you?
Yeah, but that's not normally a thing. I have advantage on... Maybe it's because
Area
I
of
haven't...
effect?
No? So many new things with monks.
Alright, I'm giving myself 14 back because I got a 20.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna...
Passed, right?
What's that?
So, Tim, did you pass or no?
What was the
Yes.
DC?
You take 14 damage, and the DC is 17.
I take 0 damage.
Okay, let me just edit your health real quick.
He's a monk.
I take 14.
You take 14, yep. Full and 14. There you go.
So as that goes off, Tim just looks over his shoulder at Silence and goes, "See? Evade."
Alright, that's my boy. Time for my big boy. He is going to charge. Because he can't see shit.
That
How
damn
many
hell.
steps is that? 30, 40, 50, 60. You see this big hulking ogre with massive tusks coming from underneath his jaw. And you see he kind of has this lightning symbol painted in chipping paint all over his skin. Goes to your direction. But that's his action. Sunbeam.
Okay, so I'm going to drop concentration on the Pass Without a Trace.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't need that or that anymore. Because I feel like we're not going to be sneaky anymore.
Wonderful.
And let's see what I can do here. Yeah, go ahead and... Oop. How many feet is that? 5, 10, 15 to here? Right? Or is that 20? I don't know. I'm gonna touch... give this old man a pat on the back here. And I'm gonna
And you
do
reach it.
once a day free casting of Long Strider.
Okay.
So you have an extra 10 feet of movement for the next hour.
Okay.
And I am going to then... I'm gonna move back over here and take cover behind this wall.
That was an interesting sound. Okay.
Torment, buddy.
Well, seeing as it's a one-shot, I don't plan on saving resources. First off, as a bonus action, I am going to use my large form.
Okay.
which means I become a big boy.
Let me just. Where is your character?
I'm up at the
There
very
it
top.
is. Mm,
So as
just gonna
part of this, I become a large creature. I have
Mhm.
advantage on strength checks, and my speed increases by 10 feet, and it lasts for 10 minutes.
I'm just gonna give you the enlarged condition. I don't know if it's actually gonna make you bigger, because it's broken.
Hey!
Oh, it worked.
Ooh, it worked.
There you go.
Awesome. So I'm going to start charging in. Get past. What is that weird? Is that Longstrider doing that to you, or like what is that?
Why am I ducking and weaving? I'm dodging.
Yeah.
God.
Oh.
And it was dodge. Dodge gave me advantage. That's what it does now.
You'll
Good job.
probably have to end the pass without a trace effect on yourselves too, by the way.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay, so that should have been 45 feet. And then I'm going to smack this giant, whatever he is, right. I'm gonna pull out my maul and get to whopping.
Least you could do is call him the right name. God.
He's a hill giant? No, that's
He's
not
an
a hill giant. That's somebody
ogre.
else. Oh, okay, that's the ogre.
That's Shrek right there. Shrek.
Well, I'm gonna start beating Shrek. With violence. Not on a 2. And
How do you miss?
I don't know. I'm running in, and as I step on the snow, it's just slick enough that it makes me miss my footing, and I
You
just
step in a bit of
swing
yellow
wide.
snow, and it's a bit like black ice, you know, just kind of, oh shit, gotta grab your footing.
Yeah. And so
Shrek was busy.
as I start spinning, I'm just gonna come around with a second blow.
Mm-hmm.
And see if I can. Hey, I hit!
AC's 11. I sure hope so, buddy.
That was pretty sad. Alright, so I'm
Shrek,
going
not very
to.
tiny.
Alright, so
That's
two things happen. He's going to have a con save of. I will get you the DC in just a second.
I believe it should
8
be
plus.
16.
Yeah, 16. Con save of 16, otherwise he falls prone. And let's eat some damage into this.
He also slips. He wasn't expecting the second hit straight to the back of the head.
Alright. And so he takes 11 damage. He takes the hit from the maul, but then there's this. As I wind up for that second hit, there's a aura of like dark greenish black energy that starts forming around the head, and then as it hits, it transfers over into the ogre, and the area around the impact becomes like gangrenous, and there's that aura still hangs around for a little bit. And so if he attacks or casts a spell on his turn, then he takes 2d8 damage.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Lithe movement. Lithe movement. Cyclops Stormcaller is going to. Move for now. Just a little dash action. Okay, what was that you were saying about them not doing ranged damage? Who was the one that was saying?
Him.
The monk?
No, that was
Hit them
me.
alive.
Is iron.
In his experience,
Well, this ogre seems particularly enraged. He's gonna aim for the nearest one for now. Alright, that misses. To be fair, his eyesight isn't the best. He does not get extra attack. He pulls back this extremely comically large bow in comparison to the rest of you. It's about your size. But the wind sort of blows it in a different direction. Battering ram move up and hit you. Oh my god. Well, good thing is multi-attack.
Disadvantage.
True. Let me roll again. It was a 15. Still would have hit. Is your damage being halved?
I don't know how much damage did you put on.
Yes, yes, it is. It's supposed to be 13. You got 6. Alrighty. My big boy is not here.
What do you mean your big boy's not here?
I have
I see a
another
big
big
boy.
boy. I changed out the big boys, okay? This big boy. Come for this tiny human. This ogre is going to lumber his way. And then he is going... not yet. Okay, he's just going to swing his great club at you for now.
What was the number that he got?
22.
Nope. No, okay.
Shield me.
Yeah, I could shield, but it would still hit.
Okay, so that's 15 damage to you. But that is hit. No, he has multi-attack. Oopsie.
I will do Spirit Shield.
Okay, how much are you reducing that by?
2d6. 3 points. Great.
Okay.
Every little
You
bit.
get,
Thank
you
you.
get 3 points back. He is
So you
missing again.
You see an old man in a very fine suit step out as a ghost in front of the giant guy, and he just takes a tiny bit of damage off of the swing.
Okay.
He kind of turns into mist.
What was that number?
Second attack, 24.
Yeah, I can't shield. I have to
Sorry,
ask because it doesn't tell me the number.
Yeah,
So,
no, I hit them.
I just want to make sure if it's worth casting shield or not.
Alrighty. That is 18 damage.
Okay. If I remember right, there we just see there. Okay, I'm going to. I think I can use this now. Abating seal. When a creature you can see damages me or an ally, I can expend a seal to reduce the damage by 1d10 plus 4. I don't believe I have to have. Wait, no, I hit the guy. I can. Sorry, getting used to the L-rigger. When I hit an enemy, I can put a seal on them. So, can I, after action, say that I put a seal on the ogre after I hit him?
Does it take a bonus action?
No, it's just part of. If I hit the guy, I can choose to put a seal on that enemy.
Okay. Then yes.
Yeah, he can do it on a hit, or he can use a bonus action for someone he doesn't hit.
Yes.
I'm just gonna
I can
put
use a bonus
little...
action for 30 feet. Alright, so for that, I'm going to do that. Do the roll. 6. But it's something.
So you get 6 health back?
Yeah. Yes, please.
Alright, Tanky. That's him. It's back to you.
All right, I'm gonna move over 1, still within the range of this big guy, but I'm gonna hit the prone guy on the ground with my great sword, and I'm still raging because I got hit. Damage, and then I'm gonna attack again.
That hits too.
A 15 damage, and I don't think there's anything I can do on a bonus action. Let me just take a
He's
quick
not looking
look.
so good.
Yeah, I think that's it. That's my turn.
Alrighty. Timmy.
So Tim just comes forward, just moving at his regular pace, takes his sword, drops into the snowbank, and looks around and goes, I remember days when ogres and giants were individuals, and they just wanted to hit you with a club. And you see he kind of like straightens up, puts the staff beside the sword, and you can almost like hear like bones cracking as he just gets like kind of works with the kinks and goes, I miss the old days. So I don't know how you want to drop that glowing sword there. Is there a way?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay.
So no light on you, right?
No light on me, but just leave it like where he is right now, or like right beside.
Sure.
And then
Go ahead with your stuff.
yeah, I'm just thinking what he's doing. He pretty much takes off at a sprint. Runs up to the ogre right in front of him, just kind of like slides through his legs to wind up between the two of them.
Uh-huh.
And he's gonna go for the one that looks hurt.
Oh, it's Shrock. Shrock is already dying.
Is he prone? Is that what that says?
Yes, he is probably.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
Yeah, so you get advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Shrock didn't even get to hug anybody.
He didn't even get to kill himself.
Goes in with the first hit. And we'll do a second hit.
Are you way of the open hand?
Yes.
Nice.
Are you
Could you just
rolling with
bitch slapping
advantage? He's prone.
Shrock?
He just runs.
You're right. He does have advantage. See if that matters.
I mean, you kill him.
We see if it matters.
It's about
Well,
the crits.
What? Show me, give me a little taste. How do you kill him?
Okay.
So, like I say, he slides in. The first one is more of like the slide kicks him in the top of the head, and he gets back, like, just kind of flips up to his feet, and just comes down with a haymaker and just drills him across the jaw. And you see, like, this buildup of energy around his fist, and you hear a very loud series of cracks right down his neck, and just, you know, it's vertebrae shattering.
His poor
Nice.
chiropractor.
And then he turns to the ogre behind him. and he's gonna go in with a flurry of blows. And because it's stupid, and I don't see anything that prevents this.
Mhm.
I don't see anything that says a small can't grapple large anymore. It's just I
If you
can't.
describe to me how you do it, I will allow it.
Grabs onto his arm. I'm just actually, you know what? So he looks like he's yeah, it looks like he's got like a loincloth going on there.
Mhm.
Grabs onto that. He's going for nut shots.
Okay,
Oh no.
I will allow it. Keep
Uh,
creative, people. I love that.
so it's a DC. What is it?
It's your proficiency plus your.
Careful, he might enjoy that.
So 8 plus proficiency, which is 11, plus dexterity, which is 15.
Okay. Your dexterity is a 4,
Yeah.
so total should be 20. Or am I mathing wrong?
8 plus 4 plus 3.
Right, so I'm mathing wrong. Okay. 15. Dexterity?
You can. It's strength or dexterity to save.
Let's go strength.
Oh no. She smiled.
The image of this little halfling holding an ogre by the its
The
loincloth.
loincloth? You try to pull him down. The loincloth rips a little bit. It's
Okay.
hanging dangerously, and you don't have much purchase to do your what you
But
plan to do.
but I hold on. I took the grapple feat, so I can
Mhm.
both attempt to grapple and still do damage.
Okay.
So the only thing
You
is
can
I don't
still
get
hit.
advantage against him afterwards.
Okay. The loincloth is hanging on by a thread.
You are dangerously close to
You can
having
take
a
10
face
from
full of
that.
ogre.
Okay. Oh no.
Did he
Oh,
fail
he
his dex
failed
save?
on that. Yup.
So now he's prone.
Could you give me a little description how you drop him prone, other than just beating the shit out of him?
So the grapple, like he was trying to go for. You know what? Let's just stick with that. He goes for the nut shot, connects, and like I said, he's got that build up of power, like just
He's got
streaks
that
of
one
energy
in
coming
front.
off his fist, and it's coming up, and again, you hear a crunch in an area you're not expecting to hear a crunch, and he drops to his knees and falls over.
Yep, yet he does, and there's a sound as he does that. Anything
and
else?
I still have another attack from.
Advantage.
Yeah, nice. Yeah,
Now he's got advantage.
nice. That's a good thing.
Get him.
Oh no.
Bam!
Nice.
And then
Solid solar plexus shot, and you hear something crack in his ribs.
just for shits and giggles, this one he's gonna come in instead of with the fist. It's 2 fingers. He's going for that nerve cluster right behind, like on the shoulder.
Vulcan nerve pinch. Let's go.
Ah, but he saves.
He saved. Sorry, that part is just really thick with corded muscle. He's got a lot of lifting experience, as you can see from his battering ram that he hasn't been able to use.
He's a power lifter.
And I'm just gonna chill there.
Okay. All right.
I don't know
Turn
if
some
it'll make a
skills.
difference for anybody else, but I should be glowing 30 by 30.
Okay.
I just wanted to point it out before the seeming ranged character had a turn.
Sure, I'll give you light. You just had to ask.
I had
There you
enough. I
go.
wasn't worried about it. Thank
There
you.
you go. I finally get to do stuff. Okay. You hear the rumble of thunder, and if you glance just a second up, you see the clouds above you start to swirl. Lightning starts to flash. Somebody's calling a thunder. Oh, I did not want to place
Oh
it there.
no!
You know what? Fuck it. He's not in control of it. That's where he places it.
Oh god. Well, I'm about to become toasty.
Wait. So it's
Damn,
each
I
creature
have-
within 5 feet of that, right?
Ooh,
Of a
right,
point
hold on.
that you choose, not under the effect itself.
Ah, okay.
I know
keep
this
forgetting
because I
about
have a
this one.
druid that does this. Or I've played a
Mhm.
druid that did this.
So basically, yeah, I know I've done this before too. Let me just remove the tile.
Oh, okay, I see.
Remove.
That's still
tile,
nasty, though.
please.
Oh, it's a great
11
spell.
damage. Just remove that. There you go. Okay. He is still concentrating, but let me see. Did anybody take damage?
Yeah, I took damage.
Hold on, give it 1 second.
Yep.
I don't know where you put the
it's
the
back,
attack,
thank you.
but
He is going to aim for you, Ironhide. And
Okay.
you saved, right?
yes. So I took 5 damage,
Yep.
and it's already come off.
And then what was it? Each creature within 5 feet
Within 5
makes a
feet. So
dexterity.
if she targeted Ironhide, then I'd take the hit too.
Yep. So you have
And
to
I
make a
failed.
dex save. If you want, you can roll it again. Okay. You failed, so you'll take full 11.
I failed it the first time. I got a
Did you
whopping 6.
take the damage already? I didn't, so no.
No. I took the damage, but then you took it away.
So I give it to you now. In the meantime, this little buddy.
Does this guy have to make it at disadvantage?
Yeah, he failed, so he will take his 11 damage. Talk about insult to injury. God damn. This one also failed, so he will take full. Timmy, did you pass?
I did, so I take nothing.
Tim's.
Okay.
Well, Tim's outside the 5 feet.
Right. I can math. I promise.
Yep, it's all good.
That's his turn. Now it's her turn. I see fire. You know what? Let's jump over here. He's gonna go for Timmy, and you see him start chanting and throw a little something in your direction. Some bit of black liquid. He's gonna try and cause fear to you. Could you make me a wisdom saving throw? Timmy. 17 passes. Okay.
I also have advantage on that, but I didn't roll it for some reason. It just jumped right to just the one roll.
Okay. With his bonus, he's got nothing. No. Well, that's it. Silence, it's you.
Okay. I'm gonna yell out to my new friend Tim, you want to see why I'm on a sabbatical? And I'm gonna step out. I think Tim can handle it. I'm gonna do a fireball, and I'm gonna yell
Nice.
pyrotechnics.
For Siren Ray.
That is an awesome spell effect.
What are those
Why is
dice?
it giving me a saving throw?
You're one square
Nope.
in it.
Oh no! I'm sorry.
So you take half damage.
Made it!
Yeah.
Tormund, you won't take anything. You're not technically in there. Give it a second.
So I get 16 back. I'll just have that on.
No, I'll
Alright.
undo it.
I already did it. I already did it.
Stop.
I put it back already.
Let
Stop
me do the
it.
thing. I've got the buttons. Let me click my buttons.
Click them faster next
You're
time.
you're not the DM tonight, Azrael. You're a player.
Don't take away her shiny buttons, man.
So
It's the
I just
little things in
I just see
life.
that as you're like, hey Tim, want to know why I'm on sabbatical? And he's like, huh?
Yeah, the pyrotechnics, and you just feel a searing flame. And
Alrighty.
I'll kind of move up
All of a sudden, an instant sauna for us.
to here.
There really is. Anything else from you, buddy?
Nope, that's it.
See, I'm back down to
Okay.
36 now.
I'm happy I gave you light for that. That was good. Alright, I really don't like this lightning guy, so I'm going to move down and target your lightning guy,
Mm-hmm.
and we're going to swing in with a maul and see what happens.
Owie. He's not very strong.
Alright, 19, and I'm gonna make him do that save.
No. What save?
I love the animation.
What save? He didn't cast
Uh,
lightning.
Oh no, yeah. Well, whatever it is. I'm gonna make him take a save, otherwise he gets knocked on his ass.
Oh, right. Okay, so that's a strength save? Constitution save.
Constitution save. 16.
Oh, that was a 15. So he is prone.
Okay. And second attack is gonna be a Vengeful Blade to follow it up.
I'm assuming this attack just mauled straight to the fucking ankle, just knock it straight off of him.
Yeah, I know that
On
first
his
one
ass.
just ran up and took his leg out from under him, and then this one's gonna be coming around to swing straight down into his gut.
Okay.
Advantage. And damage.
Ouchie.
So for 6, and then again, if he attacks or casts a spell, then he takes another 2d8.
Okay, he takes another 2d8. Got it.
Yep. And
Anything else?
I think that's it. And this one. Okay. Yep, that's it for this turn.
Chat is going wild. Chat, behave yourself. You see what looks like a smaller Cyclops. Clearly one eye, but she has this fancy red scarf, but she looks much smaller than the rest. She is going to cast a spell.
Oh, well, she dies next.
6 creatures of her choice. Heal by 6, so this
Another
one,
Stormcaller, or
this
is that
one.
the actual Stormcaller?
It is a Stormcaller. A Stormcaller.
Multiple
So she
Stormcallers.
sees 4. So they get 6 healing. God damn it, I can't apply it. Six healing. Thank you. Okie dokes. Bonus action. Let's see. She is gonna cast Shield of Faith. No, she can't cast Shield of Faith. Never mind. She's gonna hide back. My poor older archer. Just gonna take a shot at the big guy. Hey, that's a 20
20.
to hit. 20 to hit.
I will shield.
Oh. All right. You see, he kind of gets frustrated. Throws the bow to the side and just runs up. Depth perception is a bitch. This one is going, since all of you are standing so close, he's going to try his squash ability.
Squash.
Squash.
I watched a Dr. Phil episode on that once.
So basically, he's going to jump into the area between. He's basically just going to jump onto Iron.
He's gonna try to squish you with his ass.
Yeah.
It's like Kung
It
Fu
all
Panda.
Oh,
What are you gonna do? Sit on me? Don't tempt me.
Did you save? Okay. So. And the target is grappled until the target is prone. So you saved, so you just take the damage.
I saved against what?
Let's see.
The hill giant decided to walk over to you, jump into
You
the
managed to
air,
slip
and-
out from under him, but you are still prone. You just have to crawl away from him.
I didn't roll any save. That's what I'm
You
saying.
did it? Oh,
No.
It did it automatically.
Okay. So I am.
okay. Just give me acrobatics. DC 15.
Well, it already rolled for him though.
That's
No.
my armor class, 15.
Yeah, he didn't roll.
No, the squash was an attack. It wasn't a save.
Oh, it's if he hits. I get it. Yeah, yeah.
So
All right,
yeah,
I'm going to spirit shield myself for. So I get 7 back. Did you want to give that to me?
Yep, I'll give it to you. And then to escape from underneath him will be a DC 15 dexterity or strength.
Okay.
That's why you're prone.
Athletics.
Yep.
And since I'm raging, well, it's not my turn yet, actually, but it's just about my turn.
Now it's your turn.
All right, so that thing's in the way. Athletics advantage. The giant lance prone. The target is grappled
Should give him
and prone.
He's lying on top of you, basically.
Okay, so basically I have to spend my whole action to get out of grappled, right?
Yes. You gotta crawl out from underneath his tummy.
But then if I spend my whole action, I can't attack.
Mm-mm.
Or is it just one of my attack actions to get out?
You have extra attack, right?
Yes.
That only happens if you attack. And since you have to use your action to ungrapple yourself, then no, you cannot attack. But you did take damage, so your rage is still up.
Okay, well then I'm going to I'm going to ignore getting out, but I'm going to attack him.
Okay.
Can I stand up while I'm grappled or not? I'd still be grappled, but can I stand up?
Sure.
You're under
I'll say.
him.
So I can't get out.
I would say you can attack him still. It's just if you attack anybody else, it would be at disadvantage.
Okay. All right.
Well,
Well, then
if he's prone, he can't stand because his grapple to speed is 0.
got it. Yeah. So it'd be a disadvantage, but he's also prone, so advantage. So
Straight roll.
cancel it out. But I'm gonna go reckless, and I'm gonna attack him, so that gives me advantage on it.
Sure.
And I'm still grappled. I'm still right there.
Mhm.
That makes sense, right?
Yes. You attack from underneath him.
I attack from underneath him at advantage.
It's
And then I'm doing the same thing again. And that's it. That's all I can do.
play that.
End turn. And I'm still under him, and I'm still grappled.
Yep.
And he's prone, so I'm just gonna go kick him in the head.
Okay. It's just a big old tussle pot.
Nice.
Angry little halfling.
Maybe you should have played more old, grumpy, grouchy characters.
I know.
The rage fuels you.
That dad strength.
He dead?
He's dead.
Looks like
Oh, he's dead. Oh,
No, you can keep punching him. It's fine.
it just took
Get
a
him
while
off
to
me!
fade. It didn't fade
Get him
before I
off
hit
me!
the attack. Okay, so I will then.
So you just give him a solid kick to his temple, and
I will say, Iron, you are still stuck under a
Yeah, oh
massive
yeah.
giant body. So.
Yep.
Why are you bullying my caster?
Because I can.
This
What's his AC?
is not 9.
All right, fine. Let's go for more.
Okay. Yeah, that hits.
the sound
And-
effect just makes me think of like an angry cat.
Yeah.
Just shing, 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 shing.
And he gets knocked prone.
He is already.
He's
prone.
already prone.
It's blended into the snow. I didn't even see that. Okay.
Yeah, he's lying on the ground. He's got like this kind of funky looking greenish black energy floating about his stomach, which looks weirdly gangrenous.
So then would have had an advantage on the.
Yes, yes.
Just comes up and just heel kick right through between the eyes, and just caves the skull in.
Oh, it's a
Oh, is he
solid
dead?
skull too.
You get
With
that
crit-
buildup of like force
Yes.
energy around the heel, and just like streaks of power come flaking off of it.
Rude. Rude.
Oh,
The
he's dead
audacity.
now. Okay. Why do you keep finishing off my people before they can let them, kill themselves?
And you keep putting yourself
I
in
keep
my
hitting with
fireball
vengeful blade.
area.
But you're not letting it work.
Alright. I'm gonna do a little damage control.
I have a feeling Fox thought this was going to go a lot worse for us.
I nerfed this.
Oh,
for
there's
you
the
guys.
lightning guy. I'm assuming it's the lightning guy.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh, hello.
He still has Call Lightning, so he's gonna use Call Lightning. He's not gonna place the template. He's aiming for. Let's see. Let's
The
go
annoying
for
little,
the big
little
tall
rat is running around
lightning
killing
rod.
everybody.
The big tall lightning rat is right there. It's you, buddy. So you need to make a dexterity saving throw for me?
Which one?
Me?
Hormond.
Aww. Why are you picking on the big guy?
Because you're tall. It attracts lightning.
Yeah,
Yeah,
20.
that'll save. So you take half from my damage.
And
14, you take 7.
I will use another abating seal.
Mhm.
Because I double checked on it. It has to be a unplaced seal for me to actually do this.
Mhm.
So
Just
I
make
will
sure
use,
you have 5. I think you used.
Yeah,
2
I
or
started
3.
with 5, and this will be my second use because I actually haven't actually burned any yet.
Okay.
So
You
13.
take no damage.
So I take 1.
And you already saved, so you would have taken 7. So no damage. Bonus. Nothing yet. It's gonna stay there. Silas.
Well, seems like Tim really likes my pyrotechnics.
That was a really good show.
I also realized that I rolled a 1 last time when you hit me with the fireball, and as a halfling, I could re-roll that.
Yep.
So
Yep.
I'm gonna tell Tim, you know what everybody loves? An encore.
But he's just happy he gets to cast Fireball again.
I love that my turn is just after yours, so that you can fireball and then I walk in the way.
So 23 is going to save then?
Yes.
Yes.
So you take no damage?
DC 16.
Nada. See? Now I know what to expect.
Pyrotechnics.
Did you undo it, or do you want me to undo it?
I have not undone it.
Okay, undone it.
Nope,
Next.
that did it again.
And then I will... Oh man, I can move really far. Is that right? What's my movement speed? Should be...
Hey.
35?
You're at 52.
I should not
Yeah.
have 52. Should have 35, which I do. Okay. Oh, you were talking to him. I'm gonna move up here.
You hear Iron go, oof, as you walk over the giant's corpse that he's still under.
You're safe under there.
Alright. I'm going to charge my way forward. And first, I'm going to target the little one with a standard maul.
Mm-hmm.
says I am blocked by a wall.
Just go ahead and step to
Okay.
the side.
Yeah, it still says I'm blocked by a wall. I can clearly see over there. Is there...
I think they're in a wall.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean. On the map, that's why it's casting funny shadows.
There you go.
Okay, so... Alright, I'll just leave myself there for the second. Okay, hit the button. And now it's not working.
The lag
Okay,
is
I'm gonna do a
real.
quick refresh. Because I was hitting my mall button, but then nothing was popping up.
Yeah, it's probably just lag. It happens.
Alright.
Back.
Yep. Here. There. Alright. Me, target her, mall. There it goes. Attack. So, 25, and going in for the damage. What? I don't know why. Oh. And then forcing that con save.
That is a DC 16, yes?
Yes.
$24.
Okay, well she's not knocked over, but I'm going to... as I finish my swing on her, I'm going from like a batter swing.
Mhm.
And then as I hit her, I'm just going to continue to swing over to the big guy.
Okay. That hits.
16 damage.
Oh, he drops concentration. The storm cloud dissipates a little.
Alright, and then... Yeah, so he takes 9, and he has the glowing aura like on the side of his stomach where I hit him.
Okie dokie.
And that'll be my turn for now. Oh, and forcing that con check.
What con check? For the...
Every time I hit an enemy with my maul, I can force them to make that con save, or to see if they get knocked prone or not.
He's prone.
Okay.
Mauls are dangerous, people. Don't just swing them around. Since you lovely people have lined up so nicely. I don't know why my lightning bolt is weird, but...
Is this the
Let's
big
see.
guy?
No, it's the small lady.
Okay.
Oh, that's a perfect shot.
Yeah. So I'm gonna need all three of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Well, that is unfortunate. You said dexterity save?
Mm-hmm.
Does a 12 save?
Nobody.
Does a 13 save?
Nobody. Spell save is 17. Tormund, you too.
Oh, me?
Yes, you're right in
Oh,
the
it's
way.
oh crap! It's lightning bolt,
Lightning
not
bolt. Yes.
okay. Sorry.
Storm collars. They have a lot of lightning themed spells.
I thought it was, the other one. 20.
Yeah, I know. You take 14 lightning damage.
Hey. No, I'm gonna do another baiting seal.
Okay, Tim, you also take 14. That's halved already. Silas, you take the full
That's
28.
2 left.
That was.
So how much-
Nah,
I'm going to turn to Tim, and
I
that
saved
was
5.
not very demure.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That was not
And you're the one
mindful.
on TikTok. It's not demure, not cutesy, not mindful.
Donnie is on TikTok. Tim is not.
Whatever you say, buddy. Tim, it's you.
I'm not 110 years old.
Alright, I'm gonna get out from underneath this giant.
Okie dokie.
Does 21 get me out?
Yeah.
Alright, then I'll.
Do you lose rage?
Well, if I don't attack in this turn. Well, then that was my whole action. I'll move up my.
Do you still lose rage if you don't attack? I thought they got rid of that.
Did they? I didn't check.
You can use. I think it's now you can use a bonus action to maintain your rage.
Okay. Punch yourself. Stay angry, stay angry.
I don't know. Let me look real quick. Well, that's the end of my turn for now, and I'll clarify that.
Make an attack roll against an enemy, force the enemy to make a save, or take a bonus action to extend your rage.
Alright, I'll take a bonus action to extend the rage then.
Cool.
Because rage can now last for 10 minutes. You're
Sounds
just
dumb.
so angry.
Blood pressure nightmare. Give me what you do.
So there's a wall like here.
You can just go around it. There's a door here. Okay, let me remove the wall since you don't like them so much.
I'm gonna run up
There you
and slide through Big Daddy's legs here.
So this
You
guy's on the
did.
ground. So you can
Oh, then
do
I
it
just run across his stomach.
Sure.
You just keep knocking people down for me. I really appreciate it.
I know, it's fantastic. I love the small. My favorite part is there's
Oh,
no
that was
size.
almost another 20.
That hurted.
And because it's fun, let's keep going with the hits.
How many key points do you have?
8. Down to like 4 now, I think. There's another crit.
Hey, you're welcome. You can thank Bastion for all the hard work that he put into giving you 3 different crits in one game. Hits. Old man bullies Cyclops.
I don't kill this one though. I'm disappointed in myself. I'll do
He's
better
going
next
to
time.
Get up.
Running over here, taking all my kills.
He is going to do magic so you can do your 2d8.
Okay. That's 13.
Ugh, not good. Final hurrah. Let's get it frosty up in this bitch.
Oh no.
No.
Let's get it frosty up in this bitch, you know what I'm saying?
That spell is terrifying.
He's gonna gather his
Ooh.
hands together and say, if I'm going down, you're going down with me. Code of cold.
Oh god.
Oh,
I
Saren
failed,
Ray,
but I am definitely burning another.
may your fire burn bright.
That's 4.
Does
I'm
a
doing another,
16
abating
save?
seal.
A DC 17. How you looking, guys? Better
I'm
than
running.
yours.
I'm running another abating seal for Ted, since I just ate all of whatever you threw.
Yep.
It was not cool.
But that is his turn.
All right, so 11. So I should be at 21.
I already added your.
You
10.
you already
You were
added
at
the
one.
abating.
Yes.
You already added
yes.
the. Oh.
I
You were
am
at one
going
hit
to
point.
Spirit Shell myself. So I
Okay.
get
Quit hitting me with all of these dex
10
saves.
back.
10 back as well. Okay. You wanted to frontline.
Well, I don't like what just happened.
Fireball.
What do you mean?
Um,
Yeah, it's not like Tormund's at 11 health or anything. Just drop a fireball. It's fine.
I'm
He's from
going.
hell. He gets rusty and toasty.
Does Ironhide actually say fireball?
No. No.
Don't pin this on him.
Yeah. I can't save myself yet, guys. I'm not high enough level. Illriggers actually
gonna-
do have a thing to do that. I don't have it yet.
Yet.
I'm gonna look at
Yeah.
the big guy and I'll be like, that was dank, and I'm going to what am I gonna do? I am going to do something and it's going to be great. I am going to do second level cure wounds myself.
Oh. Already?
What do you mean?
Nothing. Oof, you look a little hurt there, buddy.
Yeah,
That sting. Did it sting?
it stung a little bit.
Going with cold is nasty.
Did you burn your little ears off?
I'll take 28 points of healing back.
Shit.
Um,
God. Everyone's a super OP now.
That's called a clap back. I'm gonna go ahead and run over this way.
You're gonna kill me.
And I'll end my turn.
Saren Ray's golden light.
Okay. So I'm going to reach over to the big guy who just hit me with that really nasty cone of cold.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to
He's got
reach
more hit
down.
points than you.
I know. I'm going to reach down. No, I can put more damage on the other. If he's almost. Yeah. I'm going to reach down to the small one next to me, grab her by the throat, and do a infernal conduit thing. So you need to make a 16 con save.
He's the one with the infernal brand on him. She doesn't. But
No,
you
this
guys-
is just me grabbing somebody.
Okay. Con save.
And I didn't put a brand on him. That's just if I choose to.
Okay.
Yeah, con save of 16
15.
and well,
What happens?
she fails. This is gonna be hopefully a lot of damage.
Are you
I
going to
don't-
use all 4?
Yes.
Okay. So just roll 4d10.
Well, it has a damage button, so I'm trying.
That's I just put 1d on that one. So just roll 4d10 separately. It's
Okay.
fine.
It's something. So she
Okay.
takes 24 damage, and I gain 24 health.
Okay.
I'm good wound.
What does it look like?
I'm
Little-
going to reach down, grab her by the throat, and there's this wave of that same greenish black energy that was on the head of my maul that flows from my hand into her flesh around her throat, and it just starts to like sap the life out of her so that the flesh around my hand becomes gray, and it looks more like like she's a corpse around where my hand is. It slowly starts to decay.
Oof. She's looking bloody. Anything else? Yes, Gimli, you're the greatest boy. You're the cutest. Oh my god.
That won't help now. That won't help now. I'll go ahead and use my bonus action to put a seal on her,
Okay.
and that's it. And the seal is nobody else can see it, but I see a glyph, a rune that appears on her body.
Yup. Let's see.
So I figure Tim over here is just gonna go around and knock this guy's block off.
Oh,
She's
shit.
gonna do another lightning.
No.
Sorry, Betty. So I'm gonna need Tormund and Iron deck saves.
I feel like I should have teleported. Oh, I was so close to an 18.
Okay, that's 24 for Iron. Iron is down. 24 for Tormund. Tormund is still up.
So she just did the exact damage I did to her. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Whatever you can do, I can do better. Iron death saving throw. Okay, that's one save.
Oop, that was the wrong button.
Did you just heal yourself? Go back to death.
I got it.
It's like, no, you died. Get down there.
Timmy, it's your turn.
Okay, let's go to finish off the dude here.
Chad, I feel like I did okay. I managed to knock one of them unconscious. Just like a pat on the back.
And with the flanking and all that stuff.
Yeah. Just finish this. He is on Pet's door.
Of course he is.
Azrael, of course.
Huh.
That was just-
I'm not gonna waste a key point on this guy. We'll just do a bonus action.
Yeah, that hits.
He's just sitting over here, or just like laying down, using the last of his strength to flip his hand around, blocking your moves.
So this one, Tim kind of walks and goes, "Hey, big guy!" Just sends a kick right into his knee, drops him down to this ground. So now he's like almost eye level. Reaches up, grabs his chin, and goes, "Just hold that for a minute." Takes a step back, just backflips and sends that kick right into the jaw, and you hear the boing shatter, and shards of it go straight up into his skull.
The boing shatter.
Boing shatters. The boing shatters.
The boing shatters.
It's one drink for you, Azrael. Oh, he's got more.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh boy.
No, I don't have any more attacks.
Okay. As I'll just pause you all right there. As the second last of the Cyclops Stormcallers falls, gruesome, grisly scene, you see the tiny little malformed, weaker, but arcanely powerful Cyclops. She sees her sibling, her brother, fall, and she sort of turns down, and she looks up, and her eyes kind of go fully blue, very light in color, almost white and blinding, and she says, "Witness us, Ancient One. Grant us your strength, Cord. Enact your vengeance." And she's gonna plunge a dagger right into her chest.
I very rapidly cast Hold Person.
I mean, do you want to try?
Yes.
Do you have that spell?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
I would,
Give me
I would-
dexterity. Where's this first? Dexterity saving throw.
Okay, save. Normal. Oh, come on! Yes!
Okay, roll your spell. Roll your spell.
Okay. Hold person. It's a wisdom save. Please work, please work, please work.
She fails.
Yes!
With 5. Just
No
as
one's
she's about to
exploding.
plunge, what does it look like?
As she finishes her little speech, I swing my maul around and directly point the head of it at her, and you see like a pair of greenish ghostly hands fly out from a ruby that's set in the maul,
Mm-hmm.
and they grasp her body because they're like, I don't know, 5 feet tall. They're big hands, and then they hold her so that she cannot move.
Your entity, your dark entity that grants you power, or your training, or whatever it was, has managed to stop this apparently devout Stormcaller from doing a final sacrifice. And the dagger the dagger drops, and you see she kind of sags in defeat. "You won't even let me have an honorable death, fiend."
Bitch, you
That's where
paralyzed.
we'll
You
end
can't
this.
talk.
Oh, shut up,
No
let me
words.
monologue. Shut up, let me monologue. But, Azra, I will remember this. But, that's where we'll end it for today.
Yay.
That was cool. I really don't like the Illrigger not having very much healing.
Well, I hope y'all had a good time.
That was
Yep.
fun.
I'm gonna ask a question after this. Do you guys want to spare her or bring her back alive?
I want to be
Well,
healed.
Seeing that is
Oh,
both
yeah.
options or the same option.
Iron
right
is
there.
dying in a snowdrift right
I
now.
mean, I will heal
can't do
Iron,
crap for him.
given that I just haven't had a chance to do it.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
So
I can
you
walk
heal
over.
Iron.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my
I will heal
channel.
him. I will grant him mercy.
I'll do my channel divinity, divine spark,
Okay.
and he'll get this much healing, 2d8 plus 5.
Okay, you bring Iron back.
Oh wait,
Let's
he needs
pull out.
another D8 on that. It should be 2D8 for the level I am. So 15 healing.
15. Brain breathes back to life. I'm just going to generally ask y'all to tell me narratively, do you bring the last of the Cyclops Stormcallers back? Do you leave her there?
Yeah, no, I'll bind her, and then I'll take her back to the town.
Okay. I guess that's where we'll leave your characters, heading back through the snow. Do you want to give us a little insight of how you feeling?
Kind of sad you didn't attack Tim more.
Squashed.
I was hoping you attacked him more.
I'm feeling a little singed,
played
but
monk.
my armor still looks immaculate.
Fox, you say you played a monk, so you just avoided the monk bullshit?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, from all the lightning strikes on me, you see my armor is a little extra smoky at this point.
Mm-hmm. He was the big target, and they all have lightning spells, and he's really conductive with his giant metal armor. So,
But Tim is out there literally stomping skulls.
Yeah,
yeah,
I was knocking people over. Tim was killing people.
yeah,
I was just
him MVP.
showing off with fireworks.
Grandpa Curb Stomper over here, living his moment. Frank, how do you feel?
Like I'd like to rest before we move. Like a giant jumped on me and squashed me.
Belly
little
flop
flat.
of doom.
A little flat? Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Well, that's all I have for you guys
that was-
today. Hope you had a good time.
That was fun. I enjoyed it.
We'll see everybody next week. Same time, same place.
Uh-huh.
Same bullshit.
Monks are fucking stupid.
Bye, everybody.